Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-Wops crossing. Rich with hot V's from pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them games, make profits. While I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing, dog? Make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. It is PPI inflation data day, and it's hotter than expected. It's hotter than expected. Now, there's actually some areas of the PPI data that came out that were actually negative, which would be a good thing. But there's other areas that were significantly higher than the expectations. So PPI numbers did come in higher today. Consumer sentiment numbers came in higher today, but the market shrugged it off. The market shrugged it off, and we actually digested a lot of news that the markets generally take as negative today to be flat. The markets are flat on the day today. We spent a good portion of the day actually trading in positive territory. You kind of been fluctuating back and forth between green, red, and right now the markets are dead flat as they've absorbed a higher than expected PPI inflation number today and much higher than expected consumer sentiment data. That's important. That is important today. Okay, that is important. And we're going to talk about what all of this means for next week, because next week is the big numbers. It's the big catalyst. It's the CPI number, which the markets care more about, and it's the Fed. The Fed meeting is on Wednesday. The CPI numbers on Tuesday. And a lot of people are wondering, well, Mike, if the PPI number is higher than expected, does that now mean that the CPI number is going to be higher than expected? The answer is no, not necessarily. They could be mixed. Just because the PPI number is higher does not mean the CPI number also has to be higher. Now, does it mean that the chances of CPI being hot have gone up? I would say yes. If PPI is higher than expected, then there's probably a good chance, or there's a more of a chance that the CPI number comes in higher than expected. But it does not necessarily mean that it has to. I have no idea what that CPI number is going to be. We're going to wait and see what happens on Tuesday. It's going to be make or break for the market. But the fact that the market held in there today and absorbed higher than expected PPI and higher than expected consumer sentiment, I bet there's a lot of people that are on this live right now, including myself, that if I told you that the PPI number year over year and month over month was going to be higher than the expectation, that the market would actually be flat, you all would probably say, no way, no how. We're probably down anywhere from 1.5% to 2% on the overall markets if the PPI number came in heavier than expected. But we're not. The markets actually absorbed a lot of that information today, which sets the stage for next week. Next week is going to end up being the most important week that we've had all year. You're going to get the CPI number and the Fed meeting the very next day. Everybody wants to know, Santa Claus rally or crash into the end of the year as we look right down the barrel of a recession. What's it going to be? You are going to get the answer to that question next week. If there has ever been a time for you to stop relying on Reddit and Twitter and actually become part of a community that is led by a group of professional traders that has been able to maintain a cumulative win rate for the last 2 years now, going on just about 80%, that time is now. Because whatever happens next week, I believe is going to give you multiple days of follow through. And based on what happens next week, it's going to determine how I trade for the entire rest of the year, but also what my game plan is for next year. So next week is extremely important, not just for active trading for the rest of the year, but also for my game plan for next year. Full disclosure, we have a couple of open positions that we are on right now. We are short Coinbase. Okay. We are short Coinbase from earlier this morning. We're in the money nicely, looking to see, already took 2 pieces of profit off the table. We're looking to see if Coinbase is able to make a new all-time low. Then you have Netflix. We are long Netflix. We already took both profits off the table, still holding on to a piece of Netflix, been one of the stronger stocks out there in the market today. This Coinbase one is the one that I'm really interested in. I'll give the Netflix long probably down to around 322, 321.75 is where I'll get out of the last piece of that Netflix long. And Coinbase is the one that I really want to focus on to see if we can break that low and then roll over to new, fresh lows, not only of the year, but fresh all-time lows. Okay? Fresh all-time lows. That's what we're going to be looking for there for Coinbase. All right, so there's a quick little update, guys, with what's going on in the overall markets. It's power hour. It's the final trading hour of the day, the final trading hour of the week. And I'm telling you guys now, set your reminders for Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, because Sunday at 8:30, we're going to go live, and I'm going to give you my entire outlook for next week. So Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to give you the exact game plan. If the CPI number is this is what we're going to do. If the CPI number is that, this is what we're going to do. What are the stocks we're going to highlight if CPI is good? What are the stocks we're going to highlight if CPI is bad? These are the things that we need to talk about. We're going to go over that Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern live. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Welcome. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. And if you don't know by now, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that's available today. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, then you guys have come to the place. Take a minute, smash that like button. Like I said, subscribe, turn on your notifications. We do this 6 days a week. Okay, 6 days a week. We go live right here for free on YouTube, where myself, other TTG Pro trading moderators, and special guests will drop golden nuggets and give you free lessons, education, and trade analysis that can help you guys make money. Well, I should you listen to any of the analysis that we talk about in these lives. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City. My very first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG, and along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and an over 20-person staff, we've helped thousands of people all over the world from all walks of life, all backgrounds and experience levels to learn to trade and profit consistently. You see, we take university-level curriculum and education, stock market, trading, and investing courses, and we combine that with over $5,000 worth of premium stock market tools. You see, when you join TTG, you're getting a professional education. You're getting access to premium stock market tools. You get workshops and mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures for all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. But it's the $5,000 worth of tools that you guys have to understand. There is no additional cost for any of these things. You get all of our courses included, no upsell for courses, all 22 of our courses. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all available when you guys join our annual membership. There's no upsell for those things. But there's also $5,000 worth of tools and resources that you guys will have access to. We spend years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their products on our platform. But if you went to these companies directly, Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, okay, Quote Media, ETNA, you go to these companies directly, it's going to cost you about $5,000 to $6,000 a year to have access to these tools. It's a lot of money, but you need these tools. Successful traders use them, gives them more information, helps them make better decisions, increases their chances of success. So you should use them. We'll show you how to use them, and we'll give you access to them at no additional cost. And of course, you get access to the 10,000 TTG members that are the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders you will ever find. And then, of course, access to all of the real-time trade alerts from myself and the 9 other professional TTG trading mods that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of just around 80%, now going on the last 2 years. We're posting a link right now in chat, guys. That's actually our syllabus. If you're interested, click on it. You'll see for yourself exactly what you're going to be getting access to and what you're going to be learning as a member of the TTG fam. So welcome, folks. Like I said, if you are brand new to the channel, subscribe, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. You'll never want to miss out on any one of these lives. And before I kind of get into this, guys, we have the holiday sale that we have been running. You guys have whatever happens first, okay? Whatever happens first. Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, or 10 people join True Trading Group. Whichever happens first. The next 10 people that go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121 will be getting a 49% discount. It drops the price of TTG's platform from $2,212 all the way down to $120. And you will also be getting a brand new free laptop included with your membership, retail value of around $300. Use to trade with, give it to your kid for school, use it for work, sell it on eBay, put $300 in your trading account, give it away to somebody for a holiday gift, whatever you want. It's yours. We cover the shipping. Okay. We cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. You live on planet Earth. We're going to get you that brand new free laptop. And the next 10 people to join will also get a free one-on-one mentor session with any one of the TTG moderators. Okay, that's your chance where you can talk to us, figure out what you're doing wrong, what adjustments we need to make in your trading so that we can improve on your P&L, improve on your results. All of this is included when you guys join. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $11.20. You'll get a free laptop. You'll know you're getting the laptop as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart. There's 10 available here for this evening and the weekend. I do not believe, in fact, I know that these are not going to last all the way through until Sunday. Okay, Sunday at 8:30. We are going to be the price is going to be moving up to $12.50 and then eventually $1,500. And then by after New Year's, we're going to be walking the price back up to over $2,000. So you guys want to take advantage of the holiday sale while we still have it here now at the $11.20 price point. You also get a double your money back guarantee. I stand behind this platform, folks. I put my money where my mouth is. If you join TTG, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend the study group and still can't make back the $11.20 at least once during that membership, I'll give you back $2,240. That's the deal. That's the commitment we make to you when you join True Trading Group's platform. I put my money where my mouth is, folks. I see the results that members have. The bottom line is, and the truth is that at True Trading Group, members are making money and they're becoming better traders. Don't take my word for it. Members of True Trading Group, you tell me if you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders. Sound off right now in chat. Tell me, type the $sign. If you guys are making money and you are becoming better traders, just type the $sign right now inside of chat. Again, if you are a member and you are making money, becoming better traders, type the $sign in chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, my advice to you is actually quite simple. Pay attention to how many people are typing the $sign because these are your peers. If these people can do it, so can you. There is no difference between them and you. They have the exact same excuses as you have. They have, small accounts. They've got full-time jobs. They've got no experience. They've lost money in the markets before. They've been scammed by some other group or service before. Yet now here they are telling you that they're making money and that they're becoming better traders. If they can do it, so can you. Go to ttgoffer.com right now, folks, and use that coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop right down to $11.20. Remember, the price is going up to $12.50 Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern when we go live. You have until we go live on Sunday to claim that price or until the next 10 people join. If you have any questions about the membership, you send us a text message right now to 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. 4049. The number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. Don't call that number. It's a text message only number. You have questions, send us a text message now. All right, folks. So there we have that. Sherry, I love you. Sherry goes, there are no bots here. It is Friday, December 9th. Yes, it is. No, these are not bots. Folks, these are real people just like you. They found True Trading Group the exact same way you did, and that is, yes, you bet it, one of these live streams. One of these live streams. They learned more in probably an hour and a half with me in a live stream than they learned in the entire last year trading on their own before, or by listening to people on Reddit or StockTwits or Twitter that, gets them into some really crappy situations like the one that we talked about on last night's live stream. So our pleasure to walk TTG members and our viewers through the markets, help you guys stay away from the danger zones of this market and to help identify highly probable, profitable trading opportunities for you guys on a regular basis. We are happy to do so. All right, so let's kind of check back in, guys, on what's going on in the markets. Like I said, the SPY, we are, fluctuating between green, red. We're right around 396 right now in the overall market. So not really a big move in the markets today. We still have, 40 minutes to go. Anything could happen here in the next 40 minutes. But to update you on my current open positions, I am still short Coinbase That's my main focus right now. It's my biggest open position that we're looking to see if we can get Coinbase down through the low of the day. If it gets to the low of the day, that is a brand new all-time low for Coinbase. We are short this name from back here earlier this morning. We already took profits off as we dropped down into $40.50 because that is the all-time low. That is your support level. So we took profits off as we dropped into that support. And now I'm still short, looking to see if before the market closes, we get a break. And if we can get a break of this level, I'll take more profit off the table down there in front of $40. And then I'll hold some of this position over the weekend to see if we can get more downside on Monday and look for Coinbase to get down to like 38. All right, I'm looking for Coinbase with a 3 handle. I think we do get a 3 handle. I think this all-time low does break. Stock was actually downgraded today by Mizuho. Mizuho downgraded Coinbase from neutral to underperform, and they slashed their price target from $42 down to $30. So I am not the only one that believes that coin will have a 3 handle in front of it. Seems like the analyst from Mizuho also believes that Coinbase will have a 3 handle. So let's see if we can crack that level before the day is over. If you're following along with an option trade, I gave members whenever I trade a large cap or a mid cap, whatever, now I trade the stock itself. I'm actually short Coinbase, the stock. I always give members, though, an option contract that they can follow along with. So right now, members are in the December 16th expiration, $41 strike put option on Coinbase. Okay, so that is the option contract that members are, if they want to follow me on the trade, that is the position that a lot of those members are currently sitting on. I also did take a short. This is going to be a swing trade on Enphase. Enphase up at this 325 level. I'm looking for this Enphase. I'm looking for this level to be resistance. Okay. I'm looking for this 325 level to be resistance. Why? 325 was resistance for the last several months. See this flat top resistance, bottom right of my screen, that's the daily chart. So you see that all this resistance level up here around 325. We broke through 325 earlier in December, and then we failed to hold above it. Now we bounced back up into it, and it appears as though for now that this level has now become a level of resistance yet again, as it was previously. So previously we were resistance. Now it looks like we're resistance again. And I just took a short for a swing trade on Enphase. This is going to be an advanced level trade. The options on Enphase are very expensive. It's a volatile stock. I don't recommend people that are brand new to trading trade a stock like Enphase. But I'm just looking to see if this stock can pull away now off of that 325 level and get back down underneath 300. And that's going to be the game plan there for Enphase. All right. That's going to be the game plan there for Enphase. So we'll take a quick check on over to the SPY. You can see, guys, we're just kind of bouncing around here, up, down, up, down, up, down. No real true direction in this market today. Netflix is pulling itself back. We got the bulk of our Netflix position off the table as we extended up here to new highs. I still am long a piece. Stock is currently below where my initial entry was early this morning. Early this morning, I took an entry in Netflix over here, and we took profits up into this move, and I'm still long a piece, and my stop loss is right around here. I mean, this is like 322. That zone is my stop, 321.75-ish. That is going to be my stop. All right, so that's kind of right where the stock is currently sitting. We'll see if we can get a bounce off that level. But again, I already took bulk profits off the table as that stock extended up towards $330, which is a resistance level. We got to 329. Where do we get that 330 resistance from? Follow me, folks, on the bottom right of my screen. Look back to the left. You see this double bottom before you had the earnings gap down. That was a level of support. That is a double bottom, and that is going to be a level of resistance. So we sold into that level. So you see this move up here. So into that level, that is where we were selling our position because that level is an area of resistance. And it actually could have been, for people that wanted to be short, that was a good place to get short against that 330. That's where we were taking profit and selling out of our long. All right, so everybody sees that same level of resistance. We were just long early, sold into it. Now you're getting the pullback off of it. Coinbase is getting dangerously close to that low. $40.50 is the mark. The exact low of the day is $40.41. And we'll see if we can crack this level. We will see if we can crack this level, folks. If we do, if this level gets broken with an increase in volume, I'm holding some over the weekend. All right. I'm looking for this stock to be 38, 39 on Monday. All right. So again, short Coinbase. If we can crack this level, I'm looking for 38, 39 on Monday. We already took profit off twice, still short, trying to break $40.50 to a new all-time low. We'll see if we can get it. How about the small caps today, man? AM. This thing is absolutely insane for the small cap traders out there. I mean, you want to talk about just mayhem. I don't even know how many times this stock halted. This stock must have halted 30 times today. This stock must have halted 30 times today. Just absolutely insane. What has happened here with this. And this stock has been halted for longer than it's been trading. Literally. The stock has been halted for longer than it has been trading. Absolutely insane. It halts every 3-minute candle. There's a halt. And these 3-minute candles are not even staying open for the full 3 minutes. The stock is halting within seconds before the 3-minute candle can even finish and can even give you a close. So very difficult stock to try and trade when it continues to halt like that. I just think it's a dangerous stock for anyone that's new. A dangerous stock for anyone that's a new trader. I would try to just, stay away from these kind of stocks if you guys are brand new. I'd only recommend trading these kind of stocks if you're an experienced trader and you have hotkeys and you can get in and out of your positions very quickly with one keystroke. Because if you blink your eyes or if you sneeze too hard, you're going to miss a 50-cent move and this stock's going to halt on you. So just be careful if you are going to be trading something like an AM. They're a lot of fun when you're on the right side of that momentum. But if you're on the wrong side, it could be a nightmare trying to get out of that position if you do not have hotkeys. And if you're not used to that type of price action, you can really get yourself into a lot of trouble and you can get yourself hurt pretty quickly. All right. So just an absolutely insane move. All right, come on, Coinbase. We're trying to get Coinbase through this low, guys. We got about 15 cents to go before we break the low of the day. We got about 15 cents to go before we break the low of the day here on Coinbase. Let's see if we can get this break, guys. I've been very, very patient with this position. I've been in it all day. I got short this thing early in the morning. And now here we go, trying to break this low. We'll see if we can crack it. We're getting close to the lows here now. Those option contracts, if you're following, those option contracts are $2.75 on the put option. Again, that's the December 16th 41 strike put. If you want to follow along with this trade and you can't short the stock, or if you don't have the capital to short it and you want a put option, that's the one that members are sitting on from early this morning. It's going to be tough to break this level, guys. It's a big level of support for the stock. You're going to need a nice big increase in volume to really confirm that the level is broken. Without the increase in volume, I would not feel comfortable the level is broken. I need a clear break. I need a really nice surge in volume. And I'll call it out for you here live as it breaks, if it breaks first. And then I'll tell you about the volume. If the volume is strong enough on the break, I'll tell you when I feel comfortable saying that the level is broken. Right now, we are still obviously above that level. The low of the day is $40.41. Stock currently $40.58. So still have some work to do here if we're going to crack this level. Silvergate, another kind of crypto related name. That stock just broke the low of the day, and that's working itself down. Trying to get back towards 2020 levels. So that has broken the low of the day. We'll see if Coinbase can follow suit. We'll take a quick check in. Bitcoin, pulling back a little bit right on the day. Not a big move to the downside, but kind of a quiet day there in the crypto markets. It's a quiet day overall in the overall markets. I mean, we're only down on the overall SPY. We're down less than 0.2%. So there's not too much volatility in the day today. It's been a real choppy day. The markets have been choppy the last 3 trading sessions. You got to be careful on days like today. You don't want to overtrade. You don't want to get yourself into too many positions. They might be exiting the last piece of this Netflix trade now, guys. All right, so we're now kind of past that stop area. It was right here, like 321.75. Right now we're 321.20, 321.30. So we're kind of underneath that area now. Still a profitable trade for us today. Not a home run, but still a profitable trade for us. Like I said, taking profits off there in front of 330. This is kind of my stop area. I want to see if the stock can bounce from here. If not, we'll cut that last piece loose. I just don't know if the SPY is going to really give you direction into the close. I think we probably stay inside this choppy zone. We did a good job today of holding today. You had some really negative data points come out today, higher than expected PPI. And once the higher than expected PPI number came out, we dropped right off the open. Okay, we dropped right off the open, but we dropped right into the support zone, the low 390s. When you look at a pre-market chart, we dropped right into the 100-day moving average at 392, and then we stuck, and then we recovered the markets started to bounce from there. So, and then we went all the way up to go green. Consumer sentiment came out. Markets absorbed that as well. Consumer sentiment was much higher than expected. You guys watch out over the next 2 months for this transition. What is the transition I'm talking about? You had, for the last several months, all year really, good economic data was a negative catalyst for the market, because if the economy remains strong, the Fed would have to be more aggressive to bring down inflation. So all year, good economic data has been a net negative for the market. As you get into next year, that's going to change. And as you get into next year, negative economic data will end up being a negative catalyst for the market. And good economic data will end up being a positive catalyst for the market. Why? You got to understand what the markets care about. Understanding what the markets care about can really keep you on the right side of a trade. Meaning, if the markets are rallying to the upside, you don't want to be continuing to try to be short. If the markets are crashing to the downside, you don't want to be trying to continuously be long. That's how you're going to find yourself on the wrong side of a lot of the different directional momentum that you're going to see. Okay. So this year, the question has been, is inflation coming down? Is the Fed going to be less aggressive? That's been the main concerns of the market. So when economic data comes out and it's poor, the markets actually have moved higher because the thought was the Fed can be less aggressive. To the flip side, when economic data has come out and it's been good, the markets have moved down because that means the Fed is going to be more aggressive. That's going to change next year. Next year, once the question is no longer inflation Fed, is inflation coming down? Is the Fed going to be less aggressive? Is inflation coming down? That is no longer the question next year. By the time you get into next year, the answers of inflation and the Fed will already be known. The Fed is going to pause their rate hikes probably in the very beginning of next year. So that'll no longer be the concern. The concern and the question the markets will then be faced with is recession, soft landing, recession, soft landing. So then at that point, the economic data that comes out, when it's negative, will now start to result in a negative move in the market, because that means recession. And when economic data comes out and it's strong, the markets will then start to move to the upside, because that means possible soft landing. Right? Like all year this year, you get, a stronger than expected jobs number. The market goes down. You're like, what? Isn't strong job numbers and people being employed, wages going up, consumer sentiment going up, consumer spending going up? Isn't that good for the economy? Shouldn't that mean the market's going to go higher? This year was the exact opposite. This year, that moved the markets to the downside, because that means inflation is going to be higher. The Fed's going to be more aggressive. Next year, You're going to want to see jobs numbers stay high, consumer sentiment stay high, consumer spending stay high, because that means avoid recession. Now, I think we have a recession next year. I've been very vocal about that. I think next year we will see a recession, and I think the market sells off in the first half of next year, at which time by the end of the second quarter of next year, I plan on probably adding more in my long-term portfolio. And I think the markets recover the second half of next year, and the markets will put their true bottom in the first half of next year. That's my thoughts, and I'm positioning myself for that. We'll see if I'm right. But be prepared for that shift in market, in what the markets care about. Be prepared for that shift because it's coming. And I think it's starting to happen now. You know, you've had for the last 2 weeks, you've had, the markets start to trade differently on the back of economic data points that they have previously, because people are starting to look past inflation and they're starting to now look towards, are we going to have a recession? Okay. I see a lot of people are still talking about MMTLP. I hope a lot of people were saved by the live streams that we did over the last week in warning people about MMTLP being a pump and dump. And I really hope that it's saved. I really hope, because when we came out, we did a live stream, the stock was at $8, and we were telling people, guys, this is a pump and dump. And I really just hope that a lot of people were able to get out. This was Monday night. The live stream is here on the YouTube channel. I just hope it helped people avoid getting stuck in something like this, down 70 something percent in 2 days, and now the stock is halted. Mark, I don't know what the risk is float exposure to synthetic shares, quite obviously. You were wrong. MMTLP can't have more shorts than shares. Ugh, Mark. I feel sorry for you, man. I do. I really do. Here comes Coinbase, guys. We're feeling right down here near the low of the day. We'll see if we can crack this level. All right, there's a new low of the day on Coinbase. Not confident we've broken it yet. I'm not confident we've broken it yet. Remember, I told you that we were going to talk about this live as this trade was happening. If there is enough volume for me to feel confident that the level is broken, I don't quite feel like we're there just yet. The SPY is rolling over, guys. We're starting to roll back down towards lows of the day. And my P&L is moving higher here. I got a bigger position on Coinbase than I do on Netflix. So we're starting to, like I said, I'm still long a piece of Netflix. I'm still short Coinbase as well. So I haven't, my P&L is not really moving all too much right now because I still have both positions that are still open. I'm looking for a high volume break, guys, at this level on Coinbase. I'm looking for a 3-handle. 3-handle meaning I want to see us break 40 and get into the 39s is really what I'm looking for. All right, guys, here we go. 40-35s now. Still want to see that flush. Those option contracts are now $2.85. SPY's approaching lows of the day. Coinbase at fresh session lows. And, yep. All right. So now I'm out of Netflix. So that actually order just got tripped. All right. So now I'm out of Netflix. So I'm out of the Netflix long. We are now just in the Coinbase short. So we are just in the Coinbase short now. So we have closed out the Netflix position. So it's a profitable trade for us today. Not a home run, but Still a profitable trade for us today. Coinbase is the one that I'm really focused on here now. See how volume is starting to pick up. I still don't feel confident that this level is broken. If you look at the bottom left of my screen, there's your support level, right? You can see it right here. There's your support level. I want to see a flush through this area. I have another order out. No, I don't actually. Hold on. All right. Now I have an order out on Coinbase in front of $40 to cover for a piece of profit on the position, but we're going to try to hold. If we can break 40, we're going to try to hold some of this position over the weekend. It's not broken yet, guys. This level's not broken yet. So don't get too excited. I don't feel confident that the level is broken just yet. We are sitting at the lows, but that support level, in my opinion, is still not broken. Still have not broken. All right, so like I said, I've got an order open in front of $40 on Coinbase for my next take profit. And then, so my order currently sits right there. No, right there. So we'll see if I can get my next fill. And we are short from back here. So here is where we are short from. I'm going to try to take a piece of profit off in front of $40. Other stocks rolling back down towards their lows. NVIDIA is back down towards its low. AMD is back down towards its low. Tesla is still strong. Tesla had a very strong day today, and it's still holding above initial morning highs. You draw a line across this 179 level. It's your initial morning high. Then you guys can see that we've been holding above that level. For scalpers, I mean, I'm not a scalper, but if you're a scalper, there's probably a scalp trade off of 179 back to 180. I'm not a scalper, but if you guys are scalpers, there's probably a scalp trade off of 179 to take you back up towards 180. I'm more of a traditional day trader. I also swing trade. So inside a True Trading Group, we're not scalpers. So our day trades last several hours long, and our swing trades are either the next day, next week, next month, depending on the trade. But if you guys, if you're a scalping style, you got a good support level down there at 179. You probably get a tradable bounce off of that level. All right, Coinbase is back down, testing the low. Let's see if we can really crack this now. Let's see if we can get down there and fill me. Here's lows of the day on the SPY. This AM is now back to the high of the day, $4. This thing is nuts. This AM is nuts. It's absolutely freaking wild. It's halted like 45. It's halted like 45 times today. This thing. Volume is starting to pick up there too as this thing climbs back up towards highs. Here's Coinbase now, guys. $40.21. Here we go. Fill me. Fill me. All right, sitting at lows here on the SPY, 394.04. How did I just not get filled there? Oh, you got to be kidding me. The low of the day is 15 cents. I'll get filled. So my order's down there, guys. I missed the fill by a penny. And I'll move my order if I don't, I'm going to head down there and fill it. But then we'll hold on to the rest and we'll look for 39s on Monday. And we'll look for 39s on Monday. Those option contracts are now $2.95. High of the day on those option contracts, folks. Congratulations, all my TTG members that are on this Coinbase trade with me. That's paying off very nicely. Congratulations, guys. If you guys are making money on this Coinbase trade, sound off in chat. Tell me how you're doing. Sound off in chat. Tell me how you're doing. Nice. Way to go. Way to go, Dave. Dave shows I just took profit on Coinbase. Way to go. Great job. Great job. NU is rolling over. I'm not sure. Maybe there's an update here regarding the planned acquisition, or they were trying to sell the team. I'm not sure if there's an update there, if there's news out about that. But that stock is now moving to the downside. I can't believe that I did not get filled on Coinbase. My order was at $40.14. The low of the day is $40.15. We've got 13 minutes to go before the close. Way to go, Bruce. Great job. Way to go, Justin. Great job, guys. Excellent trading. Excellent trading today. Here comes AM at the high of the day. Volume is really coming into this thing, man. Very heavy volume on this AM. I can't get a bar on it at light speed either. Not that I want to. I don't want to step in front. I don't want to step in front of this freight train that is AM. You're playing with fire. But, maybe high of the day up there is 440. This is wild. I can't believe I didn't get filled on Coinbase. A penny. A penny. Who traded MRAM today? Did you guys trade you got anybody in here trade AMAM today? Anybody trade that stock today? I didn't trade it. I did not trade it. Here's high of the day, guys, on AMAM. Still in. Way to go, Kevin. You're an animal, brother. You are an animal. Bull flag, great job. Zook, nicely done. Congrats, guys. That's a huge move. Oh, way to go, Kevin. Congratulations, man. From $2.55. That's a hell of a buy. No, nice job, Casey. Hey, Casey, that's okay, man. Like you said, I only got into tier 1, but because it moves so fast, that's okay. Sometimes when stocks are this volatile, sometimes tier 1 is the better move because it lets you stay in. Sometimes if your position size is too big on a stock that moves that quickly, sometimes it's too hard for you to hold. And when you get these big wild moves, you get really anxious, you get nervous, you sell your position too early, and you can actually sometimes on a stock like that, you can make more money in a smaller position because you're able to hold for longer than if you get a bigger position, you're out too fast. Oh yes, Geo. So one of the other professional trading mods in True Trading Group, Geo, is on put options right now on the SPY. That's why some members are talking about. Um, that's why some members are talking about that, because you just had the SPY just broke the low of the day there, and Geo is on put options on that rejection in front of VWAP, and now capitalizing to the downside with some members in TTG that are inside the chat room still. Obviously, the markets are open, so chat room is open and members are trading. And Geo is probably the alarm bells are ringing, the sirens are going off as Geo is most likely taking profits off in front of Thursday's low of the day. Yes, SPY puts, SPY puts, SPY puts. I see TTG members are on the SPY puts with Geo. Nicely done, folks. Someone says, "What's the plan with ENPH?" I am holding ENPH. Hey, these are new lows on the SPY, guys. 393.50 now. We are clearing out these lows right before the bell. Back down to the 200-day moving average. You got a nice support level down here, 392. Key support level, guys, that you're starting to approach now on the SPY. Key support levels down here, new fresh lows. And this damn Coinbase still will not break this level. Still won't break this level. My order is still sitting there 40.15. I'm probably going to move that order so I can get a fill off before the close, and then we'll hold a piece over the weekend. AMAM made a new high by 5 cents and then back down. Yeah, I'm running out of time, guys. We have 8 minutes to go, and my order has not filled on Coinbase. I'm still sitting at $40.14, but I can't believe the low of the day is $40.15. That's wild. Some people are asking me if they should hold AMAM. You are a brave soul. You are a brave soul if you want to hold AMAM over the weekend. You are a very, very brave soul. You are a very brave soul. I don't know, guys. This trade is a complete coin flip. If you ask me, it's a complete coin flip. If you ask me, you know, the only way that I would hold on to AMAM is if you've already got the bulk of your position off the table for big profit. And if you want to hold 10, 20% of your position, then fine, go for it. But I would not be, you know, a full size. I just think it's way too risky. I just think there's way too much risk to try to carry a full position. I just think it's too risky to carry a full position in a stock like that over the weekend. You'll realize with me, guys, I'm not I'm a big stickler for risk management. I'm not a YOLO trader. I'm not the trader that you're going to see, you know, try to catch a 1,000% gain once a year. I'm the guy that you're going to see catch a 20% gain every day. You know, that's the type of trader that I am. I am not a YOLO trader. I don't buy same day expiration options and pray to get direction right. You know, I'll teach you guys solid risk management. I'll teach you guys solid risk management and keep you out of positions or keep you out of situations that can blow your account. Traders grow their accounts not by taking these YOLO trades. Traders grow their accounts by just, consistently locking in profits and managing their losses. And managing your losses is the easiest way for a trader to make more money. It's not getting bigger position size. It's not being right more often. It's actually losing less money when you're wrong. That is the easiest way for traders to make more money. Is just lose less when you are wrong. But that's too, people don't do that. People don't look at it that way. People just, they swing for the fences, and when they miss, they strike out, and they strike out miserably instead of, just exactly. We don't have to get to the lowest low or the highest high. Exactly. My job as a trader is not to catch a stock's entire move. My job as a trader is to identify high probability patterns and setups and execute my game plan successfully. That's my job as a trader. And if you made money, congratulations. If you followed your game plan, pat yourself on the back and take your profits and call it. Guys, don't forget about that holiday sale. The price is $11.20 here this evening. Once 10 people join, the price is jumping up towards $1,200. So you guys want to make sure that you go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. If you guys already pay for Benzinga, Trade Ideas, TradingView, a trading journal, if you pay for that stuff already, then TTG's platform will actually save you money because all of that stuff is included with your membership when you join TTG. You can join our platform right now for just $11.20 for the entire year. So if you already pay for some of those tools, they're included with your membership. These are tools that you should be using. They help traders make better decisions by giving them access to more money. You guys should be using these tools. All right, let's see here. I'm going to move my order now. So I can get another fill. I want to get another fill here before the close on Coinbase, and then we'll hold on to some. All right, guys, we've got about 2.5 minutes before the close. Moving my order on Coinbase. So I can get another piece of profit before the bell, and then we're going to hold on to some over the weekend. All right. Minute and a half to go. All right, come on. There I am. There I am. Do you see me? We're filled. $40.28. I still have a couple shares at $40.28. But I'm basically filled. I'll just move it. All right, we're filled, guys. $40.28 on Coinbase. $40.28 on Coinbase. I just got filled. Another piece of profit is now off the table. Alert is being sent out to all of my members inside True Trading Group. All right, guys. So like I said, so there is profits off the table there on Coin. And we are still short some. We're going to hold some over the weekend. And like I said, we're going to see if we can get a 3-handle. Whoa, AMAM, new highs right before the bell. Right before the bell, AMAM 454. It's going to halt right into the close. And then it's got to reopen right after the bell. The stock will not stay halted into the close. It will not halt. It'll halt now before the bell. It's halted. It's going to open up as soon as the markets close. Markets are closing in just a couple of seconds. AMAM is halted. 454, high of the day. It'll resume trading right at the close. Okay, now I took more profits off On Coinbase, $40.28. We're going to close right here at $40.22. And I'm still holding on to some. Okay, I'm still holding on to some. And then we are going to be holding. Okay, guys, so there. Markets are closed. I'm still short Coinbase. We're holding on to some of this position over the weekend, looking for more downside. Why is AMAM still halted? This should be opening back up here now. I'm still showing it's halted. Now it's open. There you go. Okay, there. I was going to say, what the hell? All right, so AMAM is now back open. $4.40, $4.29, $4.20. Starting to pull back a little bit. We'll see if this can find its footing. I think it's done, but that's just me. We'll see. You never know with these stocks. They're not even. It's not really trading on like rhyme or reason. It's really just a momentum-based type of short squeeze. Here's 445s. It's amazing the volume that this thing has done today. It really is amazing the volume this thing has done today. Okay, so the SPY we rolled over right into the close. We held up all day long, and then we sold off into the close. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens now with this PPI number. The PPI number came out today. It's going to be interesting to see what happens now with the CPI number next week. That CPI number comes out on Tuesday. And then after Tuesday's CPI number, you've got the Fed meeting, which is on Wednesday. So based on the CPI number, the Fed will make their decision on what they're going to do on Wednesday. The thought that I have is that the Fed gives you 50 basis points at the December meeting on Wednesday, and they maybe give you one more rate hike in 2023, and then I think they pause. And those are my thoughts. That's my thoughts on what I think the Fed is going to do. All right, that's what I think the Fed's going to do, but we'll see. This PPI number that came out today certainly doesn't make people feel warm and fuzzy. Doesn't make people feel warm and fuzzy about the CPI number that's coming out next week. And the CPI number that comes out next week is really what everybody's going to be waiting for. It's more important than your PPI numbers. You can see that the market didn't have too much of a reaction today to the PPI number. We sold off there late. It's an interesting trading session. We held up, absorbed a lot of bad data today. And there's new highs on AMAM, $4.75. AMAM still going. I don't know how much longer that thing has left in it. This thing is nuts today. We haven't seen a stock do this in a long time. The stock probably halted 50 times today. Stock probably halted 50 times today. But I think it's maybe running out of steam. But I still certainly would not short it. I can't even get a bar on shares to short with Lightspeed if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So anyway, so that's it, folks. We can go back full screen now and can start to talk about maybe some other stuff and start to plan for the rest of the week. Make sure you set your reminders. Okay. Wow, Lamar, that's incredible. Lamar says, because of my excitement in becoming a TTG member, she asked if there was a spouse price to start learning since she is home all day and wants to pause her business and start learning to trade. That's amazing, Lamar. Yeah, Lamar, why don't you send us a text message to 786-505-4049. Send us a text message. Send us a text message, Lamar. 786-505-4049. We'll see what we can if we can hook up your spouse. I know that you recently, Lamar, became a TTG member just like 2 weeks ago. Was it like 2 weeks ago, Lamar? I think you just joined. Right, Lamar, you joined like 2 weeks ago, bud, right? How have you been enjoying your experience with, right? 2 weeks. Lamar, how's it been, man? I know it's only been 2 weeks, but how's it been? You've been enjoying you're a lifetime member already? That's incredible. Oh, Lamar, that's sick. So Lamar joined TTG 2 weeks ago and is already a lifetime member. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, so never mind. I guess I don't have to ask you how has it been going for you since you already decided to become a lifetime member. That's awesome, man. Lamar, I'm happy for you, bro. Guys, don't freak out. That's not a real print in the SPY. It's a after hours print. How do you become a lifetime member? Darnisa, we actually don't offer any more lifetime memberships. All we have left are, we used to offer payment plans on lifetime memberships. You can put down a down payment and pay off the balance over 2 to 3 years. But there were a couple of people coming into the end of this year that were due for their payments and didn't make them. So the only thing that is available is if you want a lifetime membership, and it's actually pretty crappy. A lot of people were actually they would become a lifetime member or put the down payment down, get all this extra help and access to all the moderators and the mentorship. And they stole a lot of our courses and curriculum and we're reselling them online, reselling them on Instagram and posting, recording our webinars and our workshops and posting them on YouTube. It was actually pretty crazy. So those people have been kicked out, obviously. So if there's any spots that are available now that somebody was on a payment plan and did not complete the payment, then we're letting other members, annual members, take those spots and fill those spots, but we're not offering any new lifetime membership spots. So, yeah. All right, folks. So make sure you set your reminders. All right. Make sure you set your reminders for Sunday. Okay. Sunday, we are going to go live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. All right. 8:30 p.m. I'm going to give you guys my whole breakdown for next week. Next week is going to be nuts. All right. You saw how the markets reacted here in the final, 30 minutes of the day. The final 30 minutes of the day, the market just completely rolled over. What does this now mean? What's this now mean for next week? And what does this mean now for your CPI data as we approach this major support level? When I take you guys out to the SPY, this is a big support level. If that level breaks because the CPI data is higher than expected, then this market's in trouble going into the end of the year if the inflation number is heavier than expected. So we got to watch out and see what happens here with that CPI number. The CPI number is better than expected, then the markets do this on Tuesday. And then after the Fed meeting on Wednesday, you'll get follow through like this. But that's only if that CPI number is going to be lighter than expected. That CPI number is heavier than expected. You may get this because of CPI. And then depending on what the Fed does, the Fed could still signal to you, even with a hot CPI number, the Fed may still signal to you a 50 basis point hike and then make it sound like they're going to pause. And if that's the case, you could get a complete reversal on Wednesday and then get follow through into a Santa Claus rally, even if you get a worse than expected CPI number, because it really will be based on what the Fed does and what the Fed says. But the thought is that the CPI number will dictate what the Fed's going to do and say. So that's why you're going to get such a drastic move when the CPI number comes out, because everyone's going to think that whatever that CPI number is will dictate what the Fed's going to do. But then it really all just comes down to what does the Fed do and say on Wednesday. So we'll talk about a game plan. We'll go over things in detail. So make sure you guys get your butts inside of TTG and make sure you guys take advantage of the holiday sale that we have available. Does anybody have questions for me before we break for the weekend? Hell yeah, Bruce. Bruce says, I lost 15K with another program. TTG helped me gain it all back. Amen, Bruce. Darnisa, I'm sorry. Darnisa says, I was part of the MMTLP thing and I regret it. I'll be joining TTG as soon as I recover. Darnisa, listen, a lot of members have lost a lot of money before they joined TTG. And now they're making money and they're becoming better traders, and their only regret is that they didn't join sooner. Matter of fact, the members of TTG, why don't you type the number 1 if you lost a bunch of money previously and now you guys are making money with True Trading Group? Just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of chat right now. Again, this is for members only. Members, if you lost a bunch of money, maybe you were part of another program in the past, and then now you're making money with TTG, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat real quick. Darnisa, you're not alone. There's a lot of members. I want to just see how many people type the number 1. These are members of TTG that are in your exact same situation. They lost a bunch of money with some other program or some other social media group that really didn't teach them anything, just got them into a bunch of really horrible situations, made them bag holders in a bunch of worthless penny stocks, and they regret it deeply. And now they're with Training Group. They're actually learning. They're receiving a real education, and now they're actually making that money back. So you're not alone, Darnisa. My advice is don't try to recover this money on your own. Would be my advice to you. My advice to you is to learn and become part of a group now. Learn the right way so you can start recovering. Otherwise, I don't want you to run the risk of making the hole. I don't want you to run the risk of making the hole deeper. Hello? Guys, hold on. We have a special guest appearance on the phone right now. I just got a telephone call from my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, Adam. He said he has something he wants to tell you guys. He's actually, heading out for a weekend getaway. So I'm not sure what it is. This is breaking news here. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to put him on speaker. I'll put him up to my microphone. Adam's got something he wants to say to you guys. Hold on. All right, Adam, you're on speaker. Go ahead.
All right, the market rolled over at the end of the day?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to know how many people, can they hear me okay?
Can you guys hear Adam?
I can't see, so is that a yes?
No, I'm waiting for responses. There's a delay. Can you guys hear?
Okay,
Can you guys hear Adam?
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
Okay. I would like to know how many, I wasn't watching, how many people are not True Trading Group members that are on this live stream right now? Type TTG. If you are not a TTG member, type TTG. I want to see something. Mount St. Funk, number 9. Darnisa Platter, David Yang.
Yeah, we got Darnisa. Actually, Adam got caught in the MMTLP.
I know, that's why I'm calling. That's
yeah.
why I'm calling. I saw that. Evan Vera, Daniel James photos. All right. Is that it?
No. Sheila, Don, Evan, Maganda, Pump and Dump Daddy, Daniel James, nice. Jonathan Wilson, welcome back.
Pump and Dump Daddy. Can he see who it is? Pump and Dump Daddy is my dad. Okay.
We also got to welcome Daniel. Daniel's the newest member of the group. Everybody give a big warm welcome to your newest family member, Daniel. Guys, there's 9 spots left. Okay, there are 9 spots left. Remember, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. The price drops to $11.20. You guys will get the 49% discount, the free laptop, the one-on-one mentor session, and the double your money back guarantee. That's good for only the next 9 people before the price jumps to $1,200, over $1,200 Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So jump on that now.
Pump and Dump Daddy says, I'm not your dad. There's my dad trying to disown me again. Listen, if you're not a True Trading Group member and you got caught in the MMTLP mess, if you're not a True Trading Group member and you got caught in the MMTLP mess, type the letter M in chat right now.
Type the letter M as in Michael, guys. Type the letter M as in Michael. Coley O'Toole says, I'm signing up today. Excellent.
Coley, nice. guys.
All right, Colio too got caught in it. Darnisa got caught in it. Type the letter M, guys, if you got caught in the MMTLP mess. Yeah, it looks like just those two. Yeah, maybe our videos over the last couple of days saved some people.
I hope so. Damn, there's my dad again saying I'm grounded. You can't disown me and punish me.
John and Lynn, David. So a couple more, Adam, lost on MMTLP.
I can't see it. So, all right, listen. Mike and I are going to talk over the weekend. We're going to talk over the weekend. We're going to come with a pretty powerful live stream on Sunday night. You know, it's very important to us. Mike and I have been going back and forth, thinking of ways to really, really jumpstart everybody's new year, their holiday season, how to really create real empowerment to new people and to existing members at the same time. Mike and I are going to put our heads together this weekend. I'm going away to kind of clear my head for a couple days, and we're going to come back and we're going to figure something out. We're going to figure something out for you guys.
Yeah, Coley, Adam Coley says, it confirmed you guys are out to help people and confirmed to me you all know what you are doing. I'm happy to join the group, guys. Coley, I'm happy to have you, man. I'm happy to have you. I mean, I'm really sorry about what happened with MMTLP, but I can assure you that, you know, as long as you're a member of True Trading Group, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you guys never get caught in something like that ever again.
We all will. It's not just Mike. All of us will. You know, all of us will. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Mike and I put our heads together and we figure out something big to come with on Sunday. And I think that will, you know, something that'll help a lot of people. Also, you know, I just want to say that I get that this is an uncertain time. You know, I get that this is an uncertain time. But at the same time, although everyone wants, you know, everyone is more, you know, a lot of people are more comfortable in a Santa Claus rally and in a rally, and we may still get that and everything else. If you know how to trade to the down, I don't know if you said this today or not, Mike, but you're talking about making a jump start on the new year. It is a lot faster to make money in a shorter period of time if you know what you're doing on the way down. So someone goes, your dad must be one good looking at Noah. He's okay. I mean, I'm like a 2.0 version. We're going right now. You told me to take the cover. Anyways, I gotta go. What? Okay. Anyways, Mike, what do you have to say to all that?
Yeah, no, guys. I mean, you guys know I've been for a while. I've been telling you guys I think the market sells off again next year. And even if it happens if it starts earlier than next year, if it starts next week, it's no different than what's been happening and what's been transpiring all year in TTG. Markets are down big this year, but members are up. You know, right. And that's because when you actually learn a real education, you're able to benefit from markets upside and markets downside. And when the markets move to the downside, you can actually make money faster because stocks go down a lot faster than they go up. And that's the that's the volatility.
The people you see typing the dollar sign, the vast majority of those people made that in a down market this year. It's like a cheat, you know, like a cheat code almost. I put them in. They're behind that. All right. So anyways, Sunday night, Mike and I are going to put our head together. We're going to prepare you for either outcome. We're also going to give it some real thought. So if you have a friend or you know people that got hurt in AMC, GME, MMTLP, whatever it is, tell them about Sunday. We're coming with something big. That's this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Be there and be ready.
Oh, we're bringing the heat. Ben Griffin goes, I've been going through the courses. They are unbelievable.
Yep. And then I don't know if you hit on this, but oh my God, what? I'm getting in the car.
Sunday, Memphis Street Tacos.
Okay. All right. So anyways, I wasn't turning it on. See? All right, guys. I'm going to go. We'll see you all Sunday. All right?
All right, later, Adam.
Later.
All right, folks, there you have it. So like I said, Sunday, set your reminders. You guys don't want to miss it. I'll give you the entire game plan for next week. It's going to be a big week. Do we get the Santa Claus rally or do we not? It's what we got to talk about. I think Tuesday and Wednesday could end up being the craziest 2 days. Like, do you remember how crazy the 2 days were after the October CPI print? Remember these 2 days? You guys remember how crazy? These were the craziest 2 days of the entire year, in my opinion. When you talk about back-to-back days, I think these were the craziest 2 days of the entire year. Okay. I think Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be just as crazy, if not crazier, than these 2 days right here. Okay. So someone says, inquiring minds want to know, is Santa coming or not? You are going to get the answer next week. Literally next week, you're going to get the answer. That's my point. Okay. Between the CPI number on Tuesday and the Fed meeting on Wednesday, you will have the answer on whether you're going to get a rally into Christmas or if the Grinch is going to steal Christmas and everyone's getting coal in their stocking. That answer is going to be given to you next week. You don't have to sit there and try to predict today. You can literally just wait, see what happens Tuesday and Wednesday, and ride that wave of direction and momentum, as I believe what happens Tuesday, Wednesday will dictate the next 2 weeks of market direction. You don't have to guess, is the point that I'm making. It's paid a lot more all year for you to be reactive, not predictive. If you try to predict, you're flipping a coin. I don't like coin flips. You want 50-50 odds, go to Vegas. I'm not a trader for 50-50 odds. My job as a trader is to identify high probability setups where 75% of the time a stock's going to do something specific. That's what your job as a trader is. It's not to predict the future. It's to identify high probability setups. And every single time that you've had a CPI number the last 5 months, you've gotten follow through the next 2 weeks that followed in that direction. And I'll show you. Here's a CPI number, right? Here's a CPI number. And here's a CPI number. These are CPI numbers, okay? Now, what happens? CPI number comes out, markets drop for the next 2 weeks. CPI number comes out, markets go up for the next 2 weeks. CPI number comes out, markets go up for the next 2 weeks. You're about to get another CPI number. I think it's going to follow this same pattern. Now, if the CPI data comes out and the markets go up, I think you'll get 2 more weeks of upside. If the CPI data comes out and the markets go down, I think you get 2 more weeks of downside. But this one instance could be different. The reason why this one instance could be different is because the entire premise of the market's reaction to the CPI data is based on what the market believes the Fed is going to do after they consider the CPI data. That's why the markets react to the CPI. But if the Fed is getting close to the end of their rate hike cycle and they decide that 50 basis points is what they're going to give you on Wednesday, and they signal that maybe there's one more rate hike to go, the markets can move to the upside even if the CPI number is hot. So it's based on the Fed's action. It's not even necessarily the CPI number itself. It's the anticipation of the Fed's action as a result of the CPI number. That's why the CPI number moves the market. It's not like a company's earnings, where the earnings are the direct result of the market action. The CPI number is a foreshadowing of as the markets try to anticipate what the Fed's next action is going to be. So it really is predicated on the Fed. The CPI is just the precursor to the Fed. So that's why this could be the first time that you could have the CPI number be good or bad, whatever, and the Fed does the opposite. You could have a situation where the CPI number comes in light, markets rally. Fed comes out on Wednesday and go 75 basis points. We're not done yet. You know what? We said 5%. We're actually might go to 5.25. The markets would go right back down if the Fed said that. Flip side, conversely, you could have the CPI number comes in under expectations. Okay. I'm sorry, backwards. The CPI number can come in above expectations. It's hotter than expected, and the markets sell off on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, the Fed could come out and say 50 basis points. We're going to do maybe one more hike, and then we're going to pause and we're going to look around and see what happens. Then if that happens, even though the CPI number is higher than expected, the markets would then move to the upside on Wednesday and continue to move to the upside into the end of the year, even though the CPI number is worse than expected, because it's all predicated on what the Fed's going to do. That's why next week has the potential to be the craziest 2 days that you've had all year, consecutive back-to-back days. The craziest consecutive back-to-back days all year, in my opinion, is October 13th and October 14th. That was the most volatile 2-day session that we've seen all year. I think you can match that type of volatility next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. And it just so happens it's the 13th and the 14th yet again. So exactly 2 months later, expect fireworks. Expect fireworks. The question is, are you going to be trading on your own? Maybe trading with people on Reddit that told you MMTLP was going to $100, that there's 100 million shares short, that there's a forced short squeeze coming. Are you going to listen to those people? Or are you going to come inside a group of 10,500 traders that are led by a team of 9 professional traders that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate of around 80% for the last 2 years? And you're going to actually trade for real? Coley is. Coley, it's my pleasure to have you part of the group. Coley just joined, guys. There's 8 spots left now. This is our holiday sale. The next 8 people that go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121, you click apply code, the price will drop from $22.12 all the way down to $11.20. Sunday at 8:30 p.m., that price jumps to over $1,200. Save yourself the extra bucks now. The next 8 people will get a brand new laptop. Retail value of around $300. Do whatever you want with it. It's yours free. We even cover the shipping. And you'll also get a free one-on-one mentor session with any one of the moderators that you choose. And don't forget, you get a double your money back guarantee. As long as you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. If you can't make back $11.20 at least once during your membership, I'll give you back $22.40. That's the deal. That is the commitment that I will make to you when you guys join True Trading Group. You don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You'll get a welcome email after you join. There'll be instructions in the welcome email how to claim that laptop. All right. All right, folks. So set your reminders for 8:30 on Sunday. That wraps up our live stream for today. If you're not interested in the membership at all, you guys can sign off the live stream. I'm done with the educational stuff. Subscribe to the channel before you go. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss Sunday. And then if you are interested in a membership, hang around. I'll show you the platform so you can actually see for yourself what you're going to get access to for the 1120, because it's an all-inclusive membership. You pay the one price, you get access to all of our courses, and you get access to all of our tools. There are no upsells for courses or tools when you join TTG. Okay. Of course, you get our chat room. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time, answering questions. We're with you all day. We're not gone after an hour. You also can use our mobile app. The mobile app will let you see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, receive real-time push notifications when a mod enters or exits trades. That's how people that are not in front of their computer are able to benefit from the platform by using the mobile app. You're also going to get 2 private study group sessions to, ask questions, really speed up your learning curve and get you started on the right path. But then you get all of the courses. All the tools, rather, all the tools. These are $5,000 worth of tools. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. You get TradingView's premium charting software. The Trade Ideas scanner. A simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money from ET&A. Our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. Dark pool data. Unusual options activity. Options flow. A trading journal that will track all of your trades and break your trading down to the numbers and statistics. A social sentiment scanner that tells you what ticker symbols are being mentioned most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. Insider buying, insider selling, short data. All of this is included for the 1120 price. If you went to those companies directly, you're going to spend between $5,000 and $6,000 a year to have access to those tools. They are included when you join TTG for the 1120. Every day you get a watch list from the mods, the stocks we're looking at with the game plan, how we plan on trading them. This way you know where to focus your attention. Then you also get all of our courses. Remember, there's no upsells for courses. You get access to all of them. This is a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. Then on top of that, there is a video library that has over 400 hours of educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members live, covering a variety of different topics. And you can attend these workshops live once you become a full-time member. It's time you invested in something real, folks. Not some stupid Discord, not some message board, something real. Something that can actually help you reach your goals. Get real education, get real tools, be part of a real community. Now, I can't guarantee you'll be successful just because you join TTG, but what I can guarantee you is as long as you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, you attend a study group, if you still cannot make the $1,120 back at least once during your membership, I will give you back double your money, $2,240. I'm dead serious. We've only had to refund 2.6% of our users since 2016. 78% of our members renew their membership. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,850 reviews. Based on that information, I can very confidently tell you that this has worked for thousands of people. And if you're willing to put forth an effort, I'm willing to back up my claims here with a double your money back guarantee. Again, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group. If you still can't make $1,120 back at least once during your membership, I will give you $2,240. That's the deal. go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $1,120. If you see a laptop, that's how you know you're getting one. Once we sell out of them, you guys will not see it on your checkout page. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim the free laptop. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. If you have any questions about the membership, send me a text message. Send us a text message to 786-505-4049. Again, 786-505-4049. Send us a text message to that number if you have any questions at all whatsoever. Price goes up Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Grab it while you still can. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Hope you enjoyed the live. I sure as hell did. It's been a great week. Next week's going to be even crazier. Rest up this weekend. Get hydrated. Do whatever it is you've got to do because next week's going to be wild. Set your minders for 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you Sunday evening. We'll game plan for it all. Have a great weekend, everybody.